Tsanetse flash ka mabot Mananga go batalwa Mananga gana mabot Agna suba sa manyala Teki sa pasti ya giramada Tia kode ferikani Lega di pizza interesa le kani Maniga pilo tempe ya di spani
Papa pelo ya studio yung sugo fe
all night Hi everyone, but you can call me Lisa for short. And welcome to the M00 Deluxe listening session.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
And the album has reached 100k and counting. Thanks to you guys. Keep on streaming. And I can see a few people, but it's about you one by one, off by heart. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. So the order of the day, yeah.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Fresh is still coming, guys. Apologies for that. Apologies for also starting late. You know, African people can never beat the allegations of African time. So we are very sorry. We apologize, but we are glad that you guys could make it. We are glad that you guys are patient with us. You know, a lot of things just go. Yeah, there are things that are not of our control sometimes. You know, but we are glad that you guys are patient with us. Yeah, give it up for Sway, man, because he's here. Yeah. And give it up to the whole team as well. You know, give it up to the whole team as well because yeah.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
You know, it's one thing to have like just one person believe in the dream, but if you have a whole team of people that can say, okay, I see the vision, I see the motion, I see where we're going, it's like really nice. You know, because they have a whole team. They must be the one. They have the whole team of people supporting, seeing the vision, and the audience, and us as well, listening to the music, streaming, you know, and all of that. So yeah, it's really, really good. They're going very far. I can say that. You know, yeah. Remind me this 10 years from now. I said it. All right. So we're gonna start listening to the album first, Retswang, before the Deluxe. You know, there are also a couple of surprises that I'm going to ask you about. We're also doing a question and answer. We're going to open the floor to questions. You can ask anything that you want to ask about Retswang, about the Deluxe as well when you start playing it. So, yeah, it's a free space. Enjoy. We played a few songs from Retswang, right? Yes, we did play a few songs from Retswang. So we're just going to continue from there. Then we're going to play 2 songs, DJ. Then after that, if you guys have any questions about creative processes, like what was happening, their headspace when we were making the song. I mean, when Fresh gets here, he'll answer for himself. But for now, Say will answer for the both of you. Right? Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I mean, I'm not the first person to do, so you can dala your guys' intro, you know. Because yeah, you can do it best, not me.
Let's see, what's the only not to say, what's the level PT, okay, what you say, still in the VIP, but we outside.
We outside.
Yeah, before we even go and talking about the songs and everything, I was just like to say thank you to everyone that's in the room. Shout out to me out to coming through with the proper answers with the venue.
Yes.
Shout out to every single one of y'all. Like y'all for coming through, for making time. And when I literally email 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour before that, shout out to y'all. And when because like y'all are like always showing love and support. Each and every one, I know, like, cause since y'all. Like each and every one, I know it's a creative and stuff and so on.
Yeah.
About like if I feel to, I'm always out, you know. That's what I'm always human. I'm also human, Scalo, you know. So I'm gonna share your eye with the world. I tell you, it's not every thing going up with one of your niggas can to me, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna otherwise shout out to y'all. Magati guitarra, guitarra mobile, guitarra losa. I think the guitarra is 10 years old. Cerebral,
Chance.
Yeah, it's a plus come on.
And let's push the album to 1 million.
Yeah,
just like
Chance.
going up.
Yeah.
So guys, I'll be your host for today. As I said, but you guys can call me Lisa for short. You know, it's just cutting all the Hachodile and the surnames and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Lisa for short. Yeah, so DJ, you can continue playing.
How to suye telrak Sinaytenga suave Soy un bilente so hausa na mana to soirée Kinga de la lenne What time the military prepare The flight and a link cadence But I have is over the rain then But I know we are man and we are maintenance
say? What you say? What you say?
I feel like this is a jealous.
I'm a little more.
Que sentavas Maria. Freshola. E freshola. Voilà. La inamorea. Awe morea. Bana tetenyane. Kabantoto monita. Lorek Mandela. Freshe Wadela.
Song that just played, like, yeah, anything you'd like to ask. Well, Fresh is here now. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, so if there's any question you'd like to ask, just raise your hand, you know, and they'll answer any questions that you guys have. Yeah.
Who's on beats?
On the which one?
This on the last one you just played now.
It's the same person.
Oh, Style and Ten Toes.
Yeah, it's low end.
Yeah, it's low end. Yeah, it's this other producer from
He's
Ghana.
here.
He's not out. She's 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 not out. But yeah, can't have every day like beat. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy beat, né?
Crazy.
Yeah, also, Mary, it's also Freshly. You know, Fresh is out there trying to do beats now. See, so he's helping it.
Are you gonna hear some of that in the Deluxe?
It's already on the Morathon there.
Okay.
Almost every beat got out there.
Yeah.
I had like a hand in it.
In producing it, yeah. Okay. That's and
Shout
like,
out to you.
yeah, shout out. And how important is that, like, that you are part of the creative process? You know, because sometimes the producer will just make the beat and the artist will just like hop on it, right? So why is it important for you to be part of the creative process of the songs that you guys make?
Hey, yo, that honestly like getting shit done ourselves sometimes. Like, someone might send a beat, we might not fuck with it, or what? And then we're gonna man move like, oh, Kenya. So having to be part of the creative process is
That's key, yo. Yeah, it's key because like beating one has to like resonate you as a person, like how you feel. So that's the dope thing about all these songs there on the tape. It's like it's in everyday things. I have spanning or going to work or going to school or every day. So with the whole team. That's why we do it every day.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, producer, when you guys do that, because sometimes like someone might feel like, oh, you're stepping on my toes. Like, I know what I'm doing. Relax.
Nah,
something already there, low end.
Already now. There's beef. Is it beef?
Ish.
Is it good?
Yeah,
What's
something
happening?
like that. Yeah.
Is it going to be solved?
Nah.
Not yet.
I know I'm going from a Japuka face because of
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it wasn't for that, we would have had Poker Face in the tape. Oh, my
Yeah. Kirona karanda already chérie. Trap se fait tout la majwe ma obe. Jalote le machon no lo arrependi. Yeah, operator etangare on lim shebi. Osigani du me la cachon rim mlebi. Tani se sa to fait lanki soski tebi. Par la spring a yoro ya man a la lady happy.
Before we continue, I'd just like to pause and speak about something. I don't know if everyone in the room is aware. Yeah, I see a lot of gentlemen in the room. So I don't think, I think it's something that is very important that we all need to talk about. I don't know if you guys are aware, but yesterday it was the 21st of November and women across the country are marching for to end GBV and femicide in our country, right? Because I feel like it's a very important issue, you know. So I'm not gonna say much about it, but just to say that, like, you know, let's support women. let's be there for our women. You know, it's not just a woman's issue, it's an everyone's issue as well, right? So yeah, because I have a gentleman in the room as well. It's like protect your sisters, your brothers, your sisters, like your women in your life, just protect them, you know. And it also doesn't necessarily have to be the person like in your life to protect them, you know. Like it's a lot. When we go outside, like I have like 5 people tracking me, you know, and when I say I'm home safe, I can tell that everyone in my life is just like, okay, she's home safe, you know. But like there's so many people, so many women that didn't make it back home, so many women that were just, you know, they just didn't make it back home, they couldn't send a text, you know. But we're here today and we are alive, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to just put it out there. We're not sure yet if it's going to be declared a national crisis or disaster by the president. It has been, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't keep up to the news today, but shout out to that. You know, they finally taking us seriously, and we saw a lot of women just participating and saying enough is enough. So to the gentlemen in the room, I see my girls here. Shout out to you guys. Plug it. I see you. Yeah, guys, let's just protect our sisters, man. You know, GBV is also like, you know, it's not just the women that experience it, you know. I know the gentlemen experience it as well. So let it not just be the 21st November. Let it be an ongoing conversation. Like, you know, call out your brothers, call out the people that are doing this. You know, be careful of the kind of jokes they are making, how they're speaking about women. It's important, you know. We can't protect the friendship. We can't protect the friendship on behalf of someone else's life. Conversation.
Shut up.
Yes. Yeah. You heard that. Yeah. So, do you have any questions on the lighter note? Yeah.
Emanja, what inspired again more young interlude? That's like
OG dog. He's OG.
Yeah. Aye, shut up. Yeah.
Okay, cause I wrote like Ronald BTM, hence I say Kolo wants it to me, it's 2 words in one time. So yeah, that one you couldn't
couldn't land.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, we had a conversation with OG Zax. Hey, OG Zax down here. So, but like they send beats
sure.
Then there's those beats they will see so that beat from Unknown the producer.
Yeah.
He's a crazy
Tata, they want to Tata, you.
He's a crazy producer.
Make sure you tell you to be there. It will be there to make me out. I'm just saying, so no, you know what happened. My nigga must say me though. Nasa khonubo kena wo diamo I told her go so because we fit this no we fit this you should give up we fit see them like ma the receiver I am receiver so it was like hey fuck it, let someone use this beat.
Yeah, that's why I'm not into it. I went into
mix it, y'all ain't done. Okay.
Yeah, so they tell them to like the up and coming producer, they try to send like Batuba the
sure.
So it never gets to them. So hey, dog, usually.
Tata, it's tough, boy.
So we have Morelli interlude. It's my favorite song, you know.
It's my favorite song.
Yeah, it's my favorite song. That's my favorite song.
Shut up.
My nigga's favorite song.
Shut up.
Any questions?
Beat.
So Susan, this one is straight to French now. More you want to mention that in the line that says I've been doing this in juvenile. So have you ever been in juvenile?
No, you know what I mean by the juvenile level. Since you get strong, man, it's like another level.
Because I'm like, most of the people will get it the way when you explain.
Sure.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. What I mean by that is since you talk like getting done.
Yeah, just in a pie. These are
Any more questions? Say like ACBC2, Sam was saying ACBC2, right? It reminds me of a line by Okemon Cool Cat, ACBC4, right?
Yeah.
So like it's I'm not saying you guys but
no, it's a reference.
It's a reference.
It's a reference.
Right? So it just reminded me of that. So I want to know who are you guys' like influence, you know, because Okemon Cool Cat is like he's like
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So who are you guys' influence? Who influenced you to like when you look up to them, you're like, I can get to
Like
this level
locally.
and more. Locally, South Africa. Let's start with South Africa first before we go international. Even here in the Val to national.
Them sensei niggas.
Yeah.
Them sensei niggas, them mad niggas, them
Yeah.
OGs.
Yeah. Yeah.
They Yeah.
Because rapping cabinet
Yo.
wasn't a thing as much.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so yeah.
You out here with them futures.
Otherwise, yeah.
Oh, easy.
Messiah,
Mouse because of the Sonic Sabo, like, yo, like musically, like,
Yeah, when you listen to
like lyrically wise, hence we can like gonna realize we actually the mental for young Tangra, anything that has to do with
Yeah.
not even lying, because like a lot of people, when you listen to international snap, you're gonna be out to talking about big bands, gonna be out to talking about what, so when I'm gonna look like we same feeling in life.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, I think it was Mondo earlier this year that like put out a Facebook post that they found us, right? And we know that Val is hot right now. You know, all eyes are on us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I want to know, like, was it easy for you to guys, like, because like we know that the Pretoria niggas are doing it,
Yeah.
we've got them Twago, and like there wasn't really much representation around the Val lingo,
Yeah.
because we have a culture here, it's alive, it's vibrant, we have our own language as well, right? And yeah, like Masedi, Just Sam, and like Fabulous, like they're the people that came out and just like that did it, especially Sam and Masedi, like they've been doing it for long. So was it easy for you guys to tap into, okay, let's authentically like let's authentically come to the space and be ourselves, or was it just like a hard thing to do, but eventually you guys got to it?
Yeah, yo, even like funny story about like when Fab decided to do that, like Fabio's thing, Fabulous, like that's where we will always chill. It's always all and then manifest. Sign I remember him coming. I get man.
Was it the shows 11?
Zinu di Mazi.
I think it's this
way
before.
Yeah, way before when like you drunk on my drunk. I was like, you must keep. Yeah, and then he came through with the, like, it was like the fourth song, like him saying that, hey, now I'm gonna get to, I think, hey, hence he was like, it's not easy, it's not easy to come with your own sound with a venage, because like sound does come on man, so him doing that drunk out my trunk as you do machine thing. Nobody says that on the song. So like shout out to Fabiolis, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fabiolis. Shout out to Fabiolis.
What about you?
Now.
I say let's play.
Let's play.
Let's start.
Let's set up, yo.
Hold on, yeah. Bumana bay pata skate kolo pata wanu batam kinyama nala clean out and signal in no, let's go.
Derrière, tu sais que la paix, Maniga, on t'a la paix. Ouvrir un œil de la paix, Garaki, les gars, tu la mets. Derrière, tu sais que la paix, Maniga, on t'a la paix. Ouvrir un œil de la paix, Garaki, les gars, tu la mets. Il était la dignité, la sauce, c'est les pas du chat. Ça l'était dans la bombe, on vient de sur toi la dignité. On se met le poing au bout, dans le bout, on a déjà rabatto. Qui ça passe comme Britain. Tu vas au rivalement. Everything is no restriction.
And now we're moving on to the deluxe. You know the reason we are all here today.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, you too bad. Don't you live on me, you don't feel it. It's such a good reason. Sometimes I don't know how we do it now. Keep quiet, I don't know how to shoot. By the time at the top is when we hit it. Stage up, pop off a step back. Two girls come up and go down. My stage say they die. Up, man, US and stage up, pop off a step back. Two girls come up and go down. My stage say they die. Up, man, US and two body got me cleaned out. And my hand was the way that two body got me cleaned out. And my hand was the way that step by step, flight mode, get out to body, come along, man, never mind, on the phone, you need to take it. Sometimes I wanna get up, but I keep going cause I'm on my way up. I bet I said they gonna get up, more places from down this way, I'm way up. Already big, I just feel more, my business make it like I'm my energy crazy, it's a bad door. I be under this, stage up, pop off a step back.
You're onto something. And also, like with the deluxe, the production, I feel like it's just like up a notch. Like, you know, it's getting dangerous. It's getting, and there are also a few features in the deluxe.
A lot, actually.
Yeah, not even a few, a lot.
A lot.
Incoming kids and two already established features also. I say kids. Oh, I three actually.
Three.
Yeah. By established.
No.
Got two youngins.
Sorry, there's a question.
Firstly, the first question I want to ask is how long did it take you to make the whole project basically? How long did it take to make the whole project? And the second question, outside of Val, who else would you like to work with? Because once you work with Justin, you work with Sensei, you are done in Val, so outside of Val, who else would you like to work with?
Good question.
How long did it take, man?
Yeah, how long did it take?
About 2 weeks, dog.
Yeah, coffee. No, like, on a serious note.
Like if you follow like us, someone making it. No, I always go live couple one in the AM, dog. 7 a.m. I'm at the shop. We open the shop. We operated. 10 a.m. Studios have fixed that record. I have every day. Took 2 weeks. Took 2 weeks, dog.
Also shout out to Shane.
Shout out to Shane Yolis, dog.
That help us.
Yeah.
be shake.
No, it's not sure. What are you saying? What are you saying? I mean, it must be shake.
Not yet.
And who else would you like to work with outside the file?
Yo, a lot of kids, man.
What's the dream collaboration?
Hey, me, I watch these, dog.
Yeah, I was
For real?
Yeah, because of style. But I will have music. Yeah, hey, style. You must have easy fair.
Okay, what about you?
So, what's about Papa? I'm not, you know. So, I actually, even though research I'm busy there, so right now, what's hard from like, but there's this other Victorian dude, Slim Dumpy, if I'm not mistaken.
I can connect you with that, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you know him?
That's my boy, give me that.
Slim Dumpy from PTA. Yeah, I'm not. But also Structure 47, yes, so.
Oh, structure. Five.
Yeah.
Deep down.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Obvious.
Sam, Timmy.
Obvious. Oh, yeah? Let's go, dog.
Kare harima, yaba harima, suje aksadarisa, sora kabisa, batabadisa, planike, return, what you mean for? Planike, facing complications, sound drama.
The beat sounds like hope, man.
The beat.
It's not bad.
The guys.
I just saw that nigga
Season.
from 27.
Yeah.
Hey, the beat's like
Going crazy. That's it.
Crazy.
And then what's crazy is I said we see 808 thing.
Yeah.
He likes using the bass line and kicks.
That's like you will take, you know, not what you shout out to the guys, yo.
Yo, check your phone. I sent you that piece.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Nothing like no man, no cruiser. I can live this shit and do up hard and choosing. But I don't be shy, man, you better come closer. My bitch Jenny goes off, I don't live where I'm from. Say it up, she just got it cold. The boys ain't got it, never got a phone. But I'm telling you, you said it, they don't look cool. But I break down, fuck what you
Everything I see, it's your medical vie. My dance is my jealousy. I'm a psychiatry. Let's come up another place. I'm a patalafi. Twice I'm a man, nice. I'm a matalaki. Nothing like your man, no toes. Shit, who are toes? All I know is shy, man. You better come closer. Mommy said he goes to your side. Sitting at the top, that's how he come. Welcome to the track, I won't show it. I just staying sober, I ain't pulling up without a check. No, I'm not really talking. If she tries to off, I'm a phone. She can't hear the difference between me and fresh when I say that's my name. That's my little collection. I became a whole model. I'm a new whole model. I'm seeing the bitch and I'm better on the post. You must be in the Ferrari. I'm get up
What you say?
I have a smaller request for Grizzly.
Yeah.
Can you run that shit?
Yeah.
What you say?
Everything I see, I'm a psychiatry. Twice I'm a man, twice I'm a patalafi. Twice I'm a man, nice I'm a matalafi. Thank God for the blessings and the get out of the up to the air. See how I talk about the you get out. They don't know what I'm saying. Keep searching, I don't get out of my bed. Keep saying I'm a get out. All I take to make she's first get out. One by my day out. Thank God for the blessings and the get out of the up to the air. See how I talk about the you get out. Somebody trying to something get out.
Wale patin di Paula from Fresh. Papatin, please. Dangerous. Last one. Thank you.
What's the order that the same? What's the level PVT? Okay, what you say?
still no. No ski boy, what you say?
The streets are talking. Let's hear it from you guys. What is happening?
There's never been beef. Every time he's actually doing a lot of stuff, so even for us, it was hard for us to get through him tour. So, like, we know it from tour like because we were close like that, but he just got a new TV. So I don't know, him tour like that. So, even getting that song, you know, it was kind of a mission. Which was just like getting into but when he's I'm chasing, you see, you can't sit down. And then I was like, hey, man, you're not doing this, you're not doing anything this Saturday, or also not even. So I was like, yo, man, let's go to the studio and record. Then got one on my face, like, sharp. So what's the name?
So that was a way of squashing the beef.
It's not even there. There's
Don't ship me.
Yo, like, wanna go home now. Yeah, oh yeah, that was there.
As much as
Yeah,
now you were still getting the same thing. It's all turning out miscommunication.
I was a
again. So it's all turning out when I was some shit on so that's when we find out that man, actually give out. So it's never that shit. Yeah. It's give out. Still brothers.
Yeah, do you feel like there's a lot of that, especially in the world, because our industry is, you know, we've got a whole lot of talented people, you know, not just musically, like our photographers, fashionistas, you know, radio presenters and MCs. Shout out to me.
Clock it.
Yeah, well, so our industry is very vibrant, and like, you know, there's a culture here, and like, I love it, because not just because I'm from here, but there's like massive talent here. But do you think that, like, you know, once someone starts being successful, does that think that like we're gonna pit them against each other? So like Basel done it because one is successful now, so we're gonna create this imaginary beef because like me on social media, like, that's what I saw. I was like, oh, how.
That's the same thing in Salankari City.
You know what it's like?
Yeah.
Is Masidi and Sam really beefing?
No.
Are they really beefing?
No.
So it is outside noise.
That's my thing. Is that the narrative, and especially if you let it run, people are gonna run it. But ultimately, when people know each other, they can chop it up amongst themselves. So it's like another one to me too. I think if you listen to a lot of J. Cole, there's a verse where he says, the bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. So when people get big, when people get big, the egos are gonna collide. It's just how it is. You understand? But it's never really, like I said, it's never really hate like that. But it's just that massively big. Ali too. So the one thing that you need to do personally is just keep your ego in check. Make sure that you remain you, and the fame doesn't get to your head.
And I think it also goes to like people that are around you as well, you know. On Wednesday when we brought for the listening session, I think I asked them about like the creative process of like certain songs, right? And they said that Stana is the one that pushed for a certain verse, right? And I was just like, wow, how do you trust people with the creative process? And they said to me that they're not surrounded by yes men, right? So I think that's like very important. Shout out to the team.
Stadiola.
When someone starts getting successful, right? And also especially when you're moving in a team, like it's like, yeah, what do I want to do now? So how about what is I can number or something like that, just mess with the money, you know. So I think like just to add on that, it's important to not be surrounded by yes men, as they said as well, because it just propels you forward and someone to keep your ego in check.
Yo, I didn't must say, but I'm not being chained. I'm telling you, these niggas with that level. So,
I'm the type to show you niggas the seat. We've been going crazy every day. Yeah, how you doing?
Master Icon. Let's go back out there. Yes sir, that was the session, bro. I didn't even do the intro, dog. It just happened for me to vlog, wabble. But otherwise, the session was fire, boy. The session was fire. I like that shit. That doesn't have speed, boy. If I'm not capping, dog, tell me if I'm capping. Retswang, if I'm capping and shit, wabble. But that shit is hard, boy. That shit is hard. Right now it's a vibe, wabble. Yes, sir. Sorry for not doing the intro. Well, I couldn't actually do the intro level because where we are today, we are Thinking Avenue. It's where the session was held. That shit was fire, boy. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and all that, bro. It's doing the things now. Master Icon is doing the things now. Let me go get my shit. And then, yes sir. Master Icon is doing it now. I'm gonna go there, grab some shit. Oh wait, let me go first. Master Icon is doing it now.
Come on, out there. Shit.
Yes,
Hey, man, I'm like the witness. Like,
it's not
even video witness, man.
Yeah, in action, boy, it's crazy.
Par la spring à Nyuruya, man, I like Lily Hippies. Lily Happy.
But in most cases, Baramuna get it solo, daddy. Otherwise, life it's a lapide, turkeys. Kote kabam kanan teke kwa battle out soiries. That's the only time I ever felt like life would be. Tout est j'ai d'un palo refait la cola fille. Ça c'est qu'à photo les keys. Dinamba te valor en katon an te body cri. Chale kaché no hana mo tatlante tangare gerich.
Kolo wa said to me, man, I cherish. Kirona garanda already sheriff. Tap te fait tout la majeur ma robe. Jagate le machon no lo arrependi. Yeah, opérateur est un carré on lim chebi. Aussi gagné double la cachon rim nepi. Tani c'est ça trop fait lanky soski tebi. Par la spring à Nyuruya, man, I like Lily Hippies. Lily Happy.
Tigiri emezi, ditampiri diri emezi, emremezi. Non fait tout.
Hey, mata. Hot money. Mana.
He must be, so he must be. Go. I don't want to be man. They must be. And look at their baby. They are. Boy. This is not Jersey, man. This is fundamental.
Facts, bro. Drip check level, what we have. Some Manchester United shit, couple pens, track boots. Yes, I know, I'm finished. My bedroom's finished. Just wanna go home right now. Otherwise, session is done in a lovely. Still out here. Yes, sir.
Serre les places comme avant.